My name is Hunter Wright, coming at you from Walnut with another movie review, and today we'll be reviewing Heaven is for Real. Now, let me start things off by saying this was obviously a book that was turned into a film that shouldn't have been a film. Now, the afterlife is really interesting, but this movie sure as hell isn't. It's basically a 4-year-old kid who was going through surgery, and while he was in surgery, apparently he saw heaven. He went up, saw God, saw this, saw that, saw this and that, and he ends up telling his family after the surgery, and his family goes all, oh my God. I mean, first of all, this movie has no climax to it. It doesn't have a true story to it. You can't even call it a true story because who knows, maybe this 4-year-old is making shit up because kids make shit up all the time. It's just really not a movie that was meant to be a movie. If it was a documentary film, okay, that might have worked. But when it comes to a movie, you're expecting a beginning, middle, and end. You pretty much know it all. You know what's going to happen in the beginning, the middle, and the end. You can't even say, oh, spoiler alert, because it's pretty much all out there. The movie is simply about appreciating life and what comes after it, but it just doesn't do it in a matter that you're going to care. The acting is pretty decent, but other than that, you're not going to the movie to get good acting, which, like I said, it's not even good, it's decent acting, but that's not enough to make you go see this movie. This movie is a complete do not go to movie, do not rent movie, do not even mention to your friends type of movie. It should be avoided at all costs. Now, I don't know about the book. Maybe you could read the book, maybe it's interesting. I haven't read it, so I'm not sure. But what they could have done with this movie is probably make it into a horror movie. That would have been great. Like now this kid saw heaven. Now like devils are haunting him because he knows about heaven and all these kind of things. That would have been interesting, you know? It could have been a good horror movie. But what this movie does is aim to inspire, and it doesn't do that at all. When you go see this movie, you shouldn't expect to be entertained. You shouldn't expect to learn anything new. Normally, after a movie, especially about the afterlife, you come out asking a bunch of questions. With this movie, you could even forget about, like, it's just, I don't even know what to say. You know, because it didn't give me anything to talk about. So, if you're gonna go see this movie on a date, you should probably have dinner first and then go to the movie. But why would you see this movie? I sure as hell don't know. On the Walnut scale, I give this movie a 1 out of 10. I wanted to give it a 0, but the acting was decent, which bumped it up to a 1. I'm Hunter Wright. I just saved you a bunch of money. Like, share, comment below on what you think. Hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe people will listen to your comments and actually go see the movie if you like the movie. Give me a good argument to work with. Wolnot.com, Hunter Wright. Everyone have a great one. I love you all. Walnutters away!